wa brabona abamu na asemi bibiara enti the man samana mamen okacha ne ba abri nyina abofra no decided there abofra owo secondary school bibi enti mempada me secondary school no bo to dra awenya 16 years na no mame uzo ne birthday okacha ne mame there ocho letter je ne mame there more happy birthday gift you will never forget in your life. You want me out of your life. So this is the birthday gifts I'm giving it to you. And I know that we shall meet in heaven. But when we meet in heaven, you really know how much I love you. And you are my role model. I love you as a mother. That na mame no arroho jan krama enti awofo abatan eye yenhwe hena no kasa ye yakwaye obi ma yenhwe hena no kasa ye kasa ye kacha henem ba no it take an effect on them because no tachama wo hoi tachama ozumoko ozenchen na sa was so hu na emba was ebechia Intenda no pe me catch with them. Eye batana. Shawanu kasa ye. Ebe catch wumba. Sabenyin onyu sen wanje. Na afati tim no yo muna nyankopana dom. When kuma abofrane na wona. Meaning that God has a purpose for that child. Meaning that God has a reason the child is alive. Enti no me fa papa no ho yaw. Nen kasentia abofrane no. Dama one day abufrano boshre on your occasion or your birthday knows that gift no ozamo that time no nanzama ayechi wa kechiram enjoy you're amazing. You make my life. A higher radio guy online. Mrs. Catherine Resi Heganebotuma from Your Highness Ekrope. You're amazing. You make my life feel brand new. Jesus, you love me too much, oh, too much, oh, too much, oh, excess love, oh. Jesus, you love me too much, oh, too much, oh, too much, oh, excess love, oh. Jesus, you love me too much, oh. A higher radio guy online. Even for me, I tell you aha! If you give me back. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Say I catch on the yenze. You better celebrate from February, January, February, March. I copy him December. Hey, Mr. Jake. Ewa Amo Barrett. Happy birthday. Erazimon kwatuntunate. So almost Kanazana. No wasan wamon kwatuntunate. Brother Maxwell, happy belated birthday. Also, our Amo Beres. Nyankupon show, Papa. Brother Charles, we'll say happy belated birthday. Yeah, you want waka, we are Kabe. What's the what's your part? No one pioneer who die, yes. Some concrete with son. Day to day, oh, me baby, and your shades for the morning day, na Sunday, chop bar, many money play, party day, manjo guy, non yammy type, me the hursa papa cry, non yammy size, Gucci in the ice, crepes water life, Obian Kamasem, Mobe Kamaswa fights, tell me what you money no fee answer, shame me food, while I be the stomach cancer, was spreading me, I did die, all this money and I can't buy life. Nyankopano kwatentenate brother Maxwell. Brother Charles Nyankopano kwatenten. Mr. Jake Nyankopano kwatenten. No more won sikasha no wa mahon kwatenten. No way to wesi oyo do mama Apostle General. My first thing first do one for me.
Adrian and Yama Minkodi, Tutumane Mamma Mim.
Yankopon to Tuana Monsie Mohonat say.
My first thing first, do one for me. Adrian and Yama Minkodi, Tutumane Mamma Mimpoli. Cause nobody knows tomorrow. I
hire Oman Ba Pa Show, Mrs. Catherine Resi Hagan from your highness Acrope.
I'm in control if you don't know. Cause nobody knows tomorrow. Now I am in the jar and also. Cause you only live once, so hello. I'm in control if you don't. Hey,
Mammy Quantanton. Mammy Quantanton, no. Mammy Quantanton.
If you give me back, I give me long life.
Yankopon Mohon Benson Azana. No, I'm on in Cotton account. Brother Maxwell and I'm Mr. Charles and I'm Mr. J. Happy birthday. When you know what Armor Barrett of Royal House Chapel. Yankopon Mohon in Cotton at what a shock is the young Penwa Barrett. What a shock is the young Penwa Royal House. It's a Razama and one was Wobebina and Quatanton. Omahon Sikana as in a donors and Awamahon and Quatanton, so no way to more. I enjoy Sikana Yankopan's armor one. So you are unbreakable. Hey, Brother Maxwell, Brother Charles, and Mr. Jacob. You people, you are unbreakable. Ewo armor bearers.
Says it's coming down today to perform a miracle. For you and I. Give him the opportunity to worship your majesty. To eternity, to the Holy Trinity. Angels are singing, seraphim and cherubim.
Brother Charles and a Brother Maxwell and a Mr. Jacob and you me one fan sapper one who I'd say Mr. and Mrs. Asari. Happy marriage in advance, I'd say. When you know they are unbreakable in armor bearers. For your first May was a shadow of Royal House. Mr. and Mrs. Asari. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Asari, unbreakable. Atafubeko low battery, what's yana? Messi Atafubeko low battery, what's yana? Hey, first May, dear, Atafubeko low battery. And I make it all last week. This small pastors. Mention one someone who knows so. They are unbreakable. Hey, Uber Royal House, they are unbreakable, untouchable. Brother Maxwell, Mr. Charles, and Mr. Jacob, they are all unbreakable in Royal House. They are unbreakable in armor bearers. Oh, Mr. William, good morning. Igwe nyami sasido. Igwe nyami sasido. Yeshua Hamashiach. Igwe nyami sasido. So pretend Joshua Semenyo. Ewa Ewutu Breku District Commander. Wutu breku fo a place for a war hall where we juman kasankasa Mr. Yankopon insure when at say please no yawa a papa for na banofo but a papa for no wados na why juma sna or they bohona bado Chief Superintendent Joshua Semenyo anope baby biara ewo biara michiao at say Superintendent Semenyo Joshua. Me more good morning. Our Ewutu Breku District.
Be quiet those below.
We are pleased to fumpen for what home wasn't. Our a wood to break. And I please to junior please to fooling in us your one good morning away to my power ball.
The things who didn't unbreakable. We didn't na ekwa suru suakasa obomrani kissing me anyone angels are singing hallelujah seraphim and cherubs okoto nenya me adamana nesu bakutuni bio me body dia chiramano yame igwe nyamesa seda also na yamtisa
Chief Juliana, I said do. Chief Juliana, edu say. Chief Juliana, edu say I also want a wood to break. Ewo MTTD. Mr. Yankoponi show at Chief Juliana edu say please be see our obono home was an ankasa. Mr. Yankoponi show one at say ewu to break district a please to funyinara. Ano pay Mr. Radio guy for your mohoni good morning. And your mohoni juma power warrior. What's also mother Ghana. One jun one kohun, but what bama for one kohun. Mr. Yankoponi show ewu to break district commander funyina police for when you nara. Chief Juliana edu say ano pay me more good morning. And as pretender Joshua ano pay me more good morning at say big respect. We love you all. Aha. Abba. Oh,
angels are singing seraphim and cherubs nenya me adamana nesu bakutuni bio me body dia chiramano yame igwe nyamesa seda also na
Mr. Sido. And you mean Mama, me counselor Kakanu who fear. Reverend Samson or Kakanu who fear. I sit down.
Yes, you are. And pinching him up.
Radio guy online, Mrs. Catherine Resi Hagan. Yes, you are Masia. We are unbreakable,
radio guy,
and untouchable. Chebiara yes a jumezino batiado. Oh, aye,
Jerusalem, Ikayalami, Lolo,
Ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana.
Brother Maxwell, any brother Charles, any Mr. J, what for you mean Sapia who I'd say, and a Mr. and Mrs. Asari. First, me, your boss shadow when you masawana. Because I'm paying good in our boss. Oh, no, you need wife to be. Your boss when you masawa. I know Pemichia Moberes Funinara. Pastor Jake, I know Power, no, you baby Biara Micha, what say? Pastor Risa, no pay me more good morning. Aquaba. What was the canaya maybe see that Pastor Risa? Fire woman. Ever royal houses that you will miss here for will break. I'm a barras for you now, me be a good morning. Royal Leaders Protocol, the Lelegs, the airport committee, no size. The Lelegs, we were more good morning at say. Ye boko shilo no ye ko break. How won't choose can choose cats.
Oh, yummy. I colana.
Airport teamer, airport committee. We day live. Airport for yeah. Yes, I get a driving license, so we can drive everywhere. Apostle General, Mrs. Rita Crunchy Ankara, Baby Biara and Dano Pemi Mohon, good morning. The Chief Commander of Royal House Chapel, the General One, the AG1, the landlord of Accra, no size, the swagalistic papa, and the swagalistic mama, Mama Rita.
Jerusalem,
Mr. Gaius, the only Gaius in the building. My boss with a swag. Hey, who boss all your swag, Anna? Who boss swag with Numana? My boss is all your swag, pa. Hey, back digital for no pay me more. Good morning, I'd say. Doris Touch Catering Services. Now, Mr. That pays Bana Payza.
More music on
Is Bana is our ever suffer one side. When you actually dance, someone came Solomon Johnson. What was Bana Pa? What was Supa and Sapa? Obana Benko Fufuna Benkwana Raze. Enyumpo, Lai Supa, Salapia Mpatswa. Hey, Mr. Pays Bana Pa. When you watch Mr. Bottom from 10243965061. Mr. Bottom from 10243965061. And now to the 0555944955. Mr. Zibana Paze, Indian wo baby arrow. Our Doris Touch Catering Services. And it's very, very affordable. Now, Mr. Warren, a pada ways, Banmona as a show of freedom weekend. Mr. Wobotum Wayamo. Mr. Zipana Paze, Indian wo baby arrow. Oh, baby a Dansoman King Solomon Junction. Ever con one signboard no Bohokanya. Namasa Kwana a link won Saza, Porto Menka de Mamma Mai. Oh, yes, Banapa, yes, Banapa, Zizi, Nanya Hosan. Ebusia fano pay me good morning.
Good morning.
No, honum pomo to the name.
I poem is Adumara kwa.
Yeda nyamiase. What friend then? Na hena humanu twetwa sisi. Oh yeah, star be o twetwa sisi. Oh yeah, star be. But wa hwe ayanyim there Ghana na yewe. Ghana na yewe. Ahuma na ya na binum opada woje honaze ya na yenso no radio guide yetum na yeah da no kra na obekodo amayen na last week ye can about temperament ye discuss about temperament and this week ye be kan ho some temperament in marriage I able to me who temperament who partner na most ya na brabote na before that ye be kodo masemidum ye ni nua ekwa pimpolo. Oh yeah, last year we try for nyini bi na aze onye ne ba ni birthday a okacha ne ba de adeja ina ifi bay into no dachi inye sika ni hu de me da adeja mempa mo ho na fatuma fakata mo ho na okada masemi na wasn't kojina court na wase won fa no nko won ko true police kukum na nde won ko ye ne pregnancy test na won fa no bra na won kana asem abasam na futu ne botum aka no kakra wo ho
Yo kati mama etiefu na hwefo inara mahonachi na hu de wias ma ye wo nyema bi wo ha kwasa din na ye na mum ya din na ho kwane ye wo
yeah it's true
odumre bi a nyema bi wo ha pede ye adwena otechi no may be the best
yeah
bible kwa ka chen de kwane bi wo ha tene wo yimpa nanyido na mum ewiyin you say nti nyema bi wo ha se ebeye na se ye ntebinya na ntenyu bi so susu ho ahwe de adi na mpede meye na ehwa oye
yeah
Ghana mremu so wintumi yi hu kwatre kwa adam fa nkyere obi onye mremu no onye ade papa nti demra ye kan ewraba na wanye ne ye nanso nti amede mi de kokobo ho a wotum wa abo yipa kokko
yeah
na odi esu ade but mra no so oya na oye mra aha yentum koti mra no because ona ye nyina ya hye de ye pede ye de ye edwuma nti mra na echi no so ohumoboro ho nti ti da na pe aka no senche atemu afro bohun mobo kakra na odi ya na oye no first time na de mra odi kan ya wa ye bibi dem na che odi beche na che chiri ye na ye we chiri so yemfensu ade no na nkasa kwapim polo na nkasa so onya agisua de man so nde nyem nyina owo ho kwane ye na oye mawo because yemfa nda wo ho kwan da eboto ndwuma na da be yede dempo a yipa oben wo no so a consider na da ahwe na nti mra no yedi yen na yedi yedma o mani mu ha yen na ya aja atom da 1992 constitution ono hwe ye do nti se ebu mra a woda wotwe aso na mmom ono na echi na ye de ye yipa no bibi o brofo kase mo kada we will look at it with the human eye yemfa yipa na yiwa yemfa nhwe eyi wo friend obi na okowia akoko penyino na ode share kotokum na mo fro nji papa na wi akoko papa na wi akonti okoto papa benyin bi na obi sande oka ne wonkrem ke onupa hingbe akwa floto me ake wo ko ye mi lo chede fa penyin na yiwa fa hwe me fa mo fra no we yiwa mo fra we yiwa de we mu de we wi ade bo mo fa penyin na yiwa fa hwe me de ko eyi bi na penyin hwe no so bibia yim mo fra mo fi onko nti obibia mu ye de mpanyifo wenyi wa ye de hwem odu bebi a na aka kakra na ahu mframa egudo because nyenyema ye beye nyina na obeye yi amahe nanso so bi fuma mpanyifo so won fum so wo fum ku won fum nwa nti ncha wodi bobo no kokko na so fine bi mpa obe fine na ana de bibia wo me wa ye ya ha na wan ye community service wotum di ya punishment ye community service for some time na akaji wa hum now wa ye ya ne ya ye kokobo ama mrante na mesiafo a wa abade sese kura no kati oya na oye ma ahomto nda nwum biara obobo TV so bia one video no what the nakedness what the show
yes
which is also another issue
yeah
that the pay for what we you show because mo from nyina hwe wo nwumi wo bo na nopa wo bo na wiaber wo bo na nwumi
na bofraba wa hye bi a hye pant kitikiti bi ebi okra excuse ihu ne nufu nyinara do osisi do
raba na mesiafo
e na bi so wo atwa picture
it no what the camera no what saw
actress bi mu ehu wo picture we twa oya tete
inyama ne bi wo ho iyi ya kokobo na mum woma on kodo ne kokobo ne nurse because inye ku apim polo nkuti huna wo saw na ade wo videos music video bebresu go naked it's also another issue or the wash ho na yembo yemba yedam na Ghana ye hyase na afede ya amu atra do isu atra na aye too much isu atra no odoso nti yenhwe ne ka hwe wo bo music video ya mean for wo address fine wa hye wa atra ebinu kura wo hye anta ba de bi na baasa na mesiafo we yi wo hu nyinara o da ben ye started dem ye manyame
can't think far
nti mesra wa de atemu afo na de ye ntum nkyere no da onye na mum sra na yesu yesre nde ye nyina ye nua ye nua ye ba sei be ye kokobo na wa man asotwe foforo kyende a oboko fiase a nche me bi a ba ye nyina de no nankasa so kwapim polo se man pompolo no ono so omomodin no hwe na abrabo yi na wo friend then ano a wodi dimoku na yinchini wodi kan wasem bebre a oya na aye bibi
e da se Chris Royal awa akoya mami aba afutu asam kakre bi ebe ka kyerehwe asemi aba sam ne botum aka kyere yetifo.
Well, first of all, me da wasi bebre.
Yeah.
I think daddy has taken a lot of my words from my mouth.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't have nothing against the caption, but it's the picture.
Yeah.
It is the picture behind the caption, and I'll call trigger when night.
Is that ba?
And said the daddy kind, you best penny phone. The omu fan says, sebi, omu baby na, why you be na, omu try say, omu best straight, now omu reconsider no muntunefo. No muntunefo na ono so who said your base. And talking of the videos need dear, and no de nyame no krem. I am not happy about it. I am not happy. Whether it is it's creativity or whatever it is, come on, they should reduce it. There are so many ways they can come up with their video clips near there. Nudes, no, a dozen. So I'll plead with entertainment industry so that they will see to that. Kakra me work.
Yeah, that's papa because now Moframan Wana some no what they were saying that they saw those things in a TV adverts in the TV and to know what cancel that because the for no one emphasis for no one when you to can kwaji to mudenka what be control all the TV stations and the radio stations are what we say and what they do movies are what you know but what they call parliament what's it called court we agree. They know they don't have the right. But as they are now running to them there. What are they doing? And to near to touch there. What's the back of parliament? Nana, why should show? Because we have other radio stations. We are doing good, even including Radio Guy Online. But they should give them the license to operate. No one can answer someone over to Nimpafo. But rather, they are given license to Sikagare, Sikadru, Baji, and even Sikagar. I saw a comment, and a whole TV station owner. Now, Ottawa Kade, even in the Bible, Akade, or Kwasianu Bay on Yanseni Bay, Juma, Wakrokra Fianara, knows our come or Kwasianu Mawezi. And so, no, a Kwakumenu asked the question, so Kwasian in Yuana, no, sir. So Yanseni. Ono no origi kwasia ni sika no yes how is this sika ni beba no eno obisa na sika gare mbeji bia also ami minyi sika osen kamotwezi basa. Just imagine we have those people in this country and the law has given them freedom and you so it's always who sika kwanan kwasia no nyansanyi no waje ezi and these people are operating on TV. They're giving them the license. And kofu wa other woman your license ma yetum ye kan ye yenzama panna nzama wo ye muni nazin yetum ye di poenum onu mo ze won kasa ye hu mo na ho mo na wo mo ze no wo mo license ma wo zizi nyamra samana azina sikedru na sikedru ye boko hene asama last week na ye kan ho asama about temperament no and and do you know the comments are even musiemo obi cross I don't even know my temperament. Last week in Mihunde Sana in some no where I can also I was watching it obi said no can I comment? Let me so yes you can comment. Also okay I was watching you live but you know me who me temperament baby meeting office no mubu I fall into this. My wife was this. My kids are this. Also the banana me mama back pressure. Now wunya kakraba ya son comparison no. After the man realized that nina me kunu sun also Charlie. Nyamin sure Pastor Samson. Oh, there were a lot of such messages. I was big up to you. We thank you so much. We thank you so much. We thank you so much. And see Pastor Samson. Yeah.
Omu yen baby. What see and wo baby. Your co school baby. Yame be na ye pe. Yame be yempe. Today can be kind of wearing you temperament.
Yeah.
No mum so ba wara. A worry had to be a or ye da fibo. Fide bowa no consider bo them the yim.
Yeah.
Enti babies are there. And then you pay a milk warrant or ye be see another beginning. I depend no pe. Yema ben on pe. Oba branch another oba courtship ma yes as our no ya maybe o ha ye dismiss my ye ho because at the end of the day no me shia ya bon commod fe ya ko baby ya wi da mo biara because me pede me ware wonti na me dey see then true. I go back home maybe mubufu kra I will meet you maybe the next 3 or the next 4 days but oba ware da yin panete ubu efu no e penasemo in da e was a dan krum wadampa krodo what the banco you need to know the person you are going to do all this with. Say if they be hour at the age of 25 let's say you 80 you are going to stay with that man or that woman for the rest of those years, you know. And so why won't you have time to know this man or know this woman so that the negative aspect of the person you look at it and not get into that one so that you can live together until they there. Semukuni is sanguine, another mayor is sanguine. Number one, Yama Ben no be in a because one thing there, temperament, another suban, or today insen, intimate face ye the biarada.
Yeah, it's true.
Intimate face ye, or wow, way in the way, no, would them, not them, and I met it. Until they put a yes, there, yes, as if he's sanguine.
Yeah.
Second, why sanguine benina, and Yama Ben, not the pay for there, obey in the way. Inti say wo kunu kura ye kan hwede wo mukun dem not and I don't see them meyer them not and I don't see them inti e be sha say beyin a wo sanguine nyema ben na o ye a wo friend one good side na another one strength na ya hwe one weakness nyema bi o ye wo awar no mabo de ai and mukun dem not inti dem na wo dem meyer ya sha say fi sanguine maka de sanguine fo e won one ye ma nara o ye tam
ya yenyi
so ya sanguine beyin na
o ye peda mo hwe mo boss.
Very good. Next temperament. Say you
do ha.
Sanguines are loud. Sanguine men. They are loud.
Okay.
Your fellow will be to the honorable Ken.
Yeah.
Or sanguine.
Okay.
They are always loud.
Okay.
You are being the man. Man can change there or casadodo. You are killing him or you are killing his strength.
Okay.
They are emotionally warm. He's emotionally warm. Now, when we say somebody is emotionally warm, this is what he shows. When you marry somebody like that, you know, that person is somebody who really likes people at all time. Even though he's loud, but he laughs. And it is said that, understand is that, Obi Oti them no so worry melancholia, their marriage is superb.
Okay.
Because melancholies are very creative.
Okay.
And so this man, as he talks and has become very warm, they really like them because they are showing something very good. And then also they are friendly. Now you're kufu bebre, sanguine man.
Mbesiafo, bebre.
If you are grandpa, if you need my girlfriend, see your girlfriend now.
Okay.
You know, it's some time ago I had that problem with my wife. She said,
Mama Irene, me
She said, when I'm talking to women, I sometimes even try to touch their chest and those, and touch their shoulders, and I don't really even see until she tells me. I don't realize it. I'll talk to woman, then I'll pat the shoulder.
The shoulder.
As if you be back at that, say, these people have something going on. They are very friendly. Very, very happy. Happy go people. They're always happy. But one thing about them is that they like outing. For me to sit home one day in a week, I feel like something is happening somewhere and I need to be around, and they are outgoing, going to Captain to Adunum.
My captain out to Madrimu,
talkative.
Oh, okay.
Kasa is one of them. As they are loud, and they can talk 1, 2, 3 hours without having a voice going off.
Okay.
For Sangwe man can talk the next 5 hours. When kinda won't jaya, you can be talking and be talking and be talking. That's one thing about them.
Okay.
And so if you have a husband talking now, they love it and they are enthusiastic. Adibia open the way and what one shame sandways they can put themselves into the thing as if the thing even doesn't they haven't seen it before. What one should be and they are enthusiastic. They are also stimulating. They always want wherever they are. They want things to be running the way it should be.
Yeah.
When it comes to communication, for some women, they express themselves in public. They don't mind. They can tell stories. Into my head, to be because they always want people to be happy. In conversation, they are there. But exaggeration, or to mention, that's let me use the word. When you are and for them, they are full of actions. Everything away you be action.
Yeah.
When you're dull people, no.
Okay.
And he's likely to win public attention.
Oh,
Baby, would be they can
yeah, but Boba.
But when it comes to their weaknesses, the sanguine men, they lack discipline.
Oh, okay.
The discipline all like wakasa too much. Until the baby and the baby you wakasa prano wakasa.
Okay.
I think the way piano worry. So they lack discipline. And they are prone to exaggeration. Wakasa baby tip I am not trust about kaka when your man away.
Yeah.
You see, what my dad want him there or dad.
But catch what I love you so no.
About the go forward to better than not the thing now as because they talk, they exaggerate what to mention.
Okay.
One thing about them, which is their weakness, is all they are disorganized.
Oh, okay.
Because they want to do this, they want to do everything. It will get to a time they finish, they end up not doing anything because they are disorganized. It's one of their, but they are hot tempered. Or you're very warm, very hot tempered. But for them, they can turn so easily there. The hot tempered and he will do something better than you know, as them say, and they are prone to unfaithfulness.
Unfaithfulness.
Yes. Any sanguine man who is so strong sanguine, and I'm sure some out because people just like them. One year you can create fancy.
It's true.
I'm telling you. And they are weak-willed. Because of that unfaithfulness, they become weak-willed.
Yeah.
When your mother today be other temperaments there, choleric, one will a bit weak.
Yeah.
When it comes to finances with sanguine men, they lack discipline in money.
Okay.
They spend they spend like the way they talk, frivolously, and anyhow, and so they are sometimes constrained and overspend that. Sometimes they lack money.
Oh, okay.
And it makes them, many of them, poor if they don't control those ones.
Okay.
Emotionally, he's too emotional that he can cry right now, he can start laughing right now.
It's true.
And when it comes to their spiritual aspect, they are disorganized spiritually. Because Kasana does no exaggeration to no Dawson. So they are not so much spiritual. They are, and for them, they want that will make them happy, not that will put them in a way.
The dull place.
No. So they are spiritually not so much organized. And he can be very carnal and fleshly. Because up there, on mind, whatever he want to say to, let him go. If be another, that one will not help him spiritually. Good. And they are, for a commitment, he loses interest easily. They lose that one. They lose interest so easily. So easily. And so they have very good beginnings, but their ends are very bad.
Okay.
So also start a radio station. A song will start. They don't work to the end. They start very, very well, but their endings are very, very bad.
Okay.
And then also he can be unfaithful and weak-willed, especially if his wife is uninterested. And this you'll be a sanguine. You must be interested. I had them out for definition. He want people who are also lovely like them.
Like him.
Very good. So if you're a dull wife, you can lose your sanguine husband so easily. Because they are weak-willed. And they are people's people.
Yeah.
People really
like them.
They are men. They are giving scholarships so easily. But people enjoy their companies.
It's true. It's true, Nla. I know
And
someone.
In the home, they are untidy.
But you can get the same sanguine person in home, or yet very tight.
The second temperament is melancholy.
Oh, okay.
So the melancholy is working that one out for him.
Okay.
But if it's a sanguine that have other ones go there.
But it can have a majority of the sanguine, but all the tight.
Now this one shows up very well.
This one shows up.
It's also fine. It also comes with where he has stayed before, whom he has come in contact with, where he has passed. That also can change, because in your be you have to put away your untidiness.
Yes.
And that one can change within yours. But what we are saying, out of about 12 amabudi, you can get 9 out coming from a sanguine person.
Yes.
He can be something that he's not. But a pure sanguine who has no background of melancholy will also be untidy. And then also, in relationship, they may enter and leave relationship so easily.
Okay.
Because they are people's men, they don't want dull people. So if you're a wife and you are dull, this man, so obi kura no begin, you no pon oboko obi begin, because in ma obi apen asemina
do okunu.
And ma onya the kind of feeling he's getting from others, you know.
Yeah. So you always pay attention
to others. And you, because you are not dull, no. So this is a sanguine man. Now let's go to the sanguine woman.
Yeah.
A sanguine woman is adorable and popular.
Oh, okay.
In their strength, you know. Okay. They are very adorable and popular, sanguine women. And then also in school, everybody likes them. They become almost, if they are not even there, the school girls prefect, everybody even want to gear towards their link. When them but they just
like him,
love her, and
her.
like her.
Oh, okay.
She's easier personality to spot in the crowd. So when I'm better 10 she will be the person that you spot, because we will get that they like bright colors and bright things.
Oh, okay.
So for them, they are always out of the many.
Oh,
and
okay.
say when you miss for better 10, let's say she will be the first even to ask you a question, while the others are running away. No.
Oh, okay.
And she talks a great deal. Usually laughs loudly. And men like women who open up.
Yeah.
And also, they have many gestures. And one was Okasa the one son will be and won't be
action.
And they wave in every way, every place. But when don't know to go for bye baby on Nambiara is Ojinchia.
Honorable.
That is some woman. And she's always in the middle of action. Every action that will happen, you see this lady there, mixing and mingling with people, and entertain them with grand stories and many things.
Yeah.
You just like her. Other personalities watch her, wonder if she never gets tired. Intimacy of and people wonder that she's even a woman doing all those things. But that's how they are. They always come out of all women. Now, a sanguine woman also is a good networker.
Oh, okay.
She's best.
Oh, okay.
Very good. And she is also have relation-wise, they are virtually everywhere.
Okay.
So, I mean, when you bring friends, you enjoy your sanguine wife, she'll be able to entertain them very well. Okay. Whether you are there or not, they does this very well. She's everyone's best friend and sincerely loves them all. No, I mean, although you pass. However, I know some there. Oh, Kati. Oh, Kati, what are you? Oh, Kati, what's my deal? Those friends, because sanguine women dwell so much on compliment. When you compliment them, they like you.
Oh, okay.
They thrive in compliment. A compliment now, they are very, very good.
Oh, okay.
And she doesn't get worried when she's not worshipped. Because when her feelings are hurt, she doesn't get hold and doesn't drag. Say, oh, you need to phone namnes obi and bona. Kuto bi no we film oma on chair on how or ma some child no don't get drag. It doesn't drag things up.
Tell you back do easy back
where you not down you pa nara oyin ye me on an or something me. That's how they are. They don't dwell on things, especially negative things. She's quick to apologize when she realized that she's wrong. I'm sorry, Nekati. On the sanguine woman, she's spontaneous and exciting and can decide on fun on the spur of the moment. Say, I'm there. I will hope about. Was a situation in Narcissia for people to be very happy.
Okay.
They can do that so easily. But one thing about them is that the talking is also still, they can talk. They are talkatives. And they say, woman, woman is your fool. But you see, she's usually a good speaker or a great teacher because she can talk for hours on a topic and she has a little, not so much information. And my information be, let's say, so much about it. Within a twinkle of an eye, she can give you so many things about it. Within there, they are very, very good people who can, because they are talkatives, they always have something in mind. When they get to parties, it's like the parties are theirs.
Hey,
baby ara.
Oh, okay.
Baby ara. Because they don't like dull things.
Yeah.
And talk about party,
I'm a boss, Ruboniti.
I bet you party now. Into say, we don't go in invite to the party. Oh, you're better in the beer. Girlfriend, I know. For her, she wants everything to be fine and to be nice.
Wow.
That's for them. And then her primary goal in life is to have fun. They are fun. Say, a man 1 week, in fact, the 7 days free.
Yeah.
He can use 5 of them as fun day.
But you can still get the same sanguine or the fun way now. Ne fun way no ye lesser.
It's my catch there. Obi biara so background plays a very much role.
Okay.
You find Obi a while we crash or party growing what party is about. And they say some in the Bekroma or what say Yamakrama.
Yeah.
So the background is very, very important. When we started this, wherever you stayed, whatever you have done, maybe a go school cry sometimes it's happens. A sanguine at Yampan there or Legon. Maybe I mean for then Commonwealth. A sanguine in Commonwealth will not be the same as a sanguine at Yampan Day school baby because Commonwealth people are people who come up. No, a sanguine go Commonwealth for the gate. A sanguine in Commonwealth. Your training aspect also, but these are general things that comes. So when you see these things about your wife, then you know your wife is a sanguine. And you see majority of what I'm saying in your wife, and then with there, I call her sanguine. And when he's relating with people, don't get tired because it is how they are.
Oh, okay.
Very good. And then also, they are motivators. They can motivate you to do things that you are not even ready to do.
Oh, okay.
They can talk you into things just like that. And she usually is fan of bright colors.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sanguines like bright colors. Always they want to be unique, especially when they are women. Among many women, they are fan of bright colors.
Wow.
When it comes to creativity, their creativity, like that in their dresses, in their hairstyle, and in their colors.
Okay.
Yes, yes. And then they are very creative, also extend to baking, decorating, and entertaining.
Okay.
Good. She also, they are good in inventing homes, crafts, and project for kids. Things about kids, all the things they like about kids is what to make kids happy.
Wow.
And so, one muscle, one tier, no, if he hasn't got a very hard background like a cholerica, why a wayward? Because all that he wants is fun, and though the fun enters the children, and doesn't want to hurt children. Because you'll be at the upper day in Jebati on pet or become Poma, I never yell.
Okay.
Now, the man, no, so that's also one thing about them.
As you are talking about the background,
Yeah.
So like I know Sanguine person, he's an American, but the parents' background was man, she was strict on, they were strict on her, no. Although the fun is there, but she was strict on his children.
Very good. If you come out, or if you are a sanguine, naturally born a sanguine, but your parents are maybe phlegmatic, it will even have influence on you. Because they won't allow you to go out. They won't allow you to be doing this thing that they always, they want you to be like them, so always know abowano. So your background also plays a much role, and the parent that you grow up with.
Yeah, true.
Then also, sanguine women accept the fact that everyone has fault. So for them, they don't blame people so much.
Yeah.
No. No, until they like people to flow. They want people to flow. And unlike other this thing that always they think people should be, I can't work with this, I can't. No.
Sanguine acceptable.
Yeah, they accept almost everybody and they don't judge people. No. She has similarly childlike faith and trust in human beings. I think also they trust everybody, and so they are easily duped. No, they trust people. It can't seem now because they are a bit emotional. Then why do you have to? Sometimes they don't see it because they always want to be okay with people. They don't like grudges. They don't want to be. And then lastly, she really spread vicious rumors, although it's like to talk. She easily entrusts her life to God and therefore seldom pledged by worry. One word, one woman, Nyamia. There are people who don't get so much spiritual today. Young call a friend then you to they want things to flow the way every child of God will flow. They don't allow people to let their things into said so Christian, yeah, better know you cannot Christian. They don't do that spiritual thing now. No. Sanguines, this thing are just normal things that happens in life because anything at all can happen. And they don't want to put themselves in that tight corner because for them, they are freaky funk people. They always want to go gay. Good. But their weaknesses, the sanguine women, too talkatives.
Okay.
The man now, also where you are, not the be our cancer because always you want to hear something, you want to also talk about something. Often wonders why everyone else is quiet. So when people are quiet, they don't like it. They will always start conversation, which sometimes exaggeration. So the women, and then they also tend to exaggerate. They are pessimistic. Everything they think it will work. No. Always for them, everything will work. And that is also one of the negatives of them, that sometimes the thing will not work, but they think the way they think everybody's, it will work. And because of the way they carry themselves, and they are forgetful. Sometimes they even do not remember where they have put their punks and those things. And they start going around checking those people, checking those things. And then she tends to avoid confrontation. If I confront her, they don't like confrontation. They don't like it. They always want somebody to not quiet, but they don't want problems. So they don't like when you confront them. It's like they have to avoid you. And then unreliable. She often gets excited about role, but it's not around when it is being implemented. You see, always, as I said, they start things very good from the beginning. Their endings are not very, very good. So if you have a sanguine woman and is starting a business, the only thing is that the enthusiasm that he starts with If you are a husband with other temperament, you just have to be guiding them. Otherwise, what do baby are? No, we game out to baby. Their endings are very bad. So that's also their weaknesses. So sometimes they become like they are unreliable. Or you because they are taken by attention. But then they are taking attention. Then what he started first, you leave it and go to a second one and to go second always going. It doesn't finish. So they start but they don't finish. Very good. And then she lacks attention to details. When we take temperament like melancholies, there are details about everything. A melancholy will go to a shop. We haven't got there, but they'll go to a shop and buy a drug or medicine. They will read the leaflet in it before they even start taking. If it says that they should take it 6 o'clock, they wouldn't like 6 o'clock to even have 1 minute. Sanguines are not like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, so do not what's it? It's all then your phone. Can't be about it. So they are always they don't take attention to details because they always want things to flow. They want things to go fast. And as I said, within them, everything about them is fast. So they don't take attention for details. Now, she doesn't like to work about things that are dull. They always want things that are like for them, working in a radio station and maybe working in a place where people will not hear them. They would like to do the radio one. That's where they will flow. It's a honest crowd or yes, he wants something that will make her or make him happy. For them, everything that flows. And then also, if they are not from a very good home, they are very messy in homekeeping. Because everything will be one way, and so they are like that. So if they haven't got, it makes them a bit disorganized in the home. If they are, and as I said earlier on, they don't check their children so much. They are fun makers, but they don't control things in the home. So if the husband is not from the other side, it will be very, very bad.
Yeah.
Some people can't stand sanguines because they are overwhelming. They find them too much. If you go and if a sanguine woman marries a phlegmatic, or especially if he marries a choleric who don't like people to give them advice and those things, they cannot marry because they become overwhelming. I there. People even
like you more than me.
You than me. I'm losing my leadership role, and cholerics don't like that one. No, they don't. But he just even do that for you to even when you are buying, but they don't like people to. Hey, what cholerics like is that yes sir,
massa,
yes sir,
massa,
yes sir,
authoritative.
Oh, on the flow. But there you be I beg you, if you grant but the Crawford in the Bible, you see when Goliath went to kill, when David went to kill Goliath.
Yeah. The
song that the women were singing alone, Saul wanted to kill him. So if you are a sanguine wife and you marry a choleric man,
it won't work.
It won't work because it's like you are becoming popular than me. And it shouldn't be I'm the man. I must lead. I'm a. And see,
me must not make can't find out.
The overwhelming. Then other temperaments don't understand them because they can flow with every temperament. They don't, no matter what. But it's only choleric who are afraid of them because choleric think they are taking their position. For melancholics and phlegmatic, they see them as good and nice people.
Yeah.
But when you have a husband who is a choleric and you are a sanguine wife, you leadership. You are becoming more known.
You are becoming the man in the house.
Yes. Because you become so overwhelming. And that's how it is. Good. So this is for sanguine, the men and the women. Your question.
Thank you very much. Mr. Samson, I'm just laughing.
You laugh.
This thing that you just said right now, I think I've seen a lot of me in it.
Yourself?
Yes.
Are you a sanguine by nature?
At this present stage, I can't say I'm sanguine.
So when you listen to the end.
I have a bit of sanguine, I have a bit of choleric, I have a bit of...
So let your question come.
I was once trying to date a guy. Actually, we're trying to
get married.
Not married. We are trying to get to know each other.
Okay.
Then I realized that he seems to have a problem.
Okay.
Like you are saying, sanguine, our this thing. I'm a flow person.
Okay.
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 It's either why are you doing this? Why are you doing this with this? Why are you doing it? And for me, I don't see nothing wrong with it. So then later on, when I decided to
back out.
not back out, when I decided to flow with what he
He's
wants,
saying,
I realized it wasn't working.
Okay.
Do you understand what
working with you or with him?
With him.
Okay.
Me decided it's okay, then let me go according to their or no pen. Let's say for instance, I love pictures.
Okay.
Oh Nana, I don't like you taking pictures. But by the time I'm realizing, I'm taking pictures. Now I don't like you updating Catherine. I don't like you updating Pastor Sam. Make us see you, but at the end of the day,
you are
me updating Catherine, me updating, then it will create a problem. Then I realized no, I don't think this thing can work because it's something that is in me. Me try to get to what he wants now. In the end, now so we end up
so my sister, what I'm saying is that if I'm coming over,
okay.
If you have realized this at the beginning of this whole issue, that will advise you whether to go on or to back out.
Right.
Because we don't learn some of these things. Let me chip in before you finish. If you sit in a trotro or a taxi with your to-be, and the way your to-be behave towards the driver, that's how it's going to be when you marry. That's the real person he is.
Okay.
So because you are the fiancé or the fiance or whatever it is, he behaves like. But the way he behaves towards outsider, that's the way. Same way when you have married and go home. I don't know.
When he talks to you,
you see it.
He talk to you in outside.
Very good. You see it.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
And to add up, he knows I'm in protocol at church, and you know protocol. We have principles, especially when you are with your guests.
Yeah.
I quite remember one time ago. Now my name is guest teaching and then my guest was talking to Apostle General. There is no way I can answer his call in front of them. Until later on, when I return his call, another way.
Why did you
so
say
I
was calling you and you didn't pick it?
No, this thing is not going to work because this is the person you saw. These are the things you saw in me, and I will buy it. So why do I have to stop because I'm with you? It's not possible.
You see, one thing that we also need to talk is that when we are dating, when we are getting married, there are so many things we hide. Being the man or the woman, because you want this woman by all means, because you want this man by all means. You don't show your character by itself because you see, the thing is that that thing now temperament, which is your weaknesses or your bad way of doing things will show up.
Yeah.
So with this one, so why are you annoyed about just this small thing? Let him come out and tell you, say, oh, this and why, and then you also explain. But ubufu just because a call was not picked back, and they should hear. Because you see, this thing that we have been hearing from the television and papers that people are killing their wives and killing their destiny. Is because you didn't study. The person has done something. I would think you should have been very wise.
Avoid
that one. And you didn't avoid it. You thought that you can work on it.
Yeah,
that is why I'm saying that sometimes I try to I want to be in their shoes or to abide with what he is doing. But at the end of the day, me start finding myself in what I used to do. So my question is, am I on my right track, or is it a mistake? Or, sometimes I find it very funny and ununderstanding.
Very good. Now, if you find out yourselves, you see, once you are pointing your finger at someone, there are 3 fingers that are pointing back to you.
Yeah.
Which means that things about you are more. If it is the negative, they are more than the one you are pointing to. If it's the positive, they are more than what you point to. So one, before you get into a relationship for it to become, look at yourself first.
Right.
Look very close that, I am so and so. These are my negative. These are things. For example, let's talk about a sanguine. We have said that sanguine is a talkative. Am I? Sanguines are weak-willed. Am I?
Okay.
Sanguines are they compromise so easily. Am I? They change its mood. Am I? Easily. You see, before you go out to point out to your spouse that to be getting all the negative, look at your negatives, because we have about 11 to 12 negative of the sanguine. How many does that occur to me or happen to me? Who say, oh, if you are 4, 5, how am I going to be able to overcome this one?
Okay.
Before you now go to your spouse or to be and look at the negatives, if you become me, in marriage, you know, there's nothing like me. Immediately you marry, become we. The me change to we.
Okay.
But if your spouse, your to be also doesn't understand you and want to still do the me, that is where you cannot stay together.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, look at what concerns you, all the weaknesses. And I'm telling you, every temperament has got its better side, the strength and the weaknesses.
Yeah.
So if we are going to depend on the strength, you think because it is you who have been doing it, you think it's okay. But to another person, it will not be okay.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you look at things about yourself before you go out, because you see, we have a proverb in Akandat, Ofa Sekaya, Cutlass, Ofa Sekaya, or the Befa or Seremo, and some of the Akokrum.
Okay.
There's no cutlass that we pick it like this.
No.
You pick it through this way
Like this
before
way.
you take it.
Sure.
So in every relationship, if you look at yourself, you see, once you are doing that, if the man also do that, or if once you are doing that, if the woman also do that, you'll be very good. Don't look at your positives, because the positives they are showing.
Okay.
But look at the negatives that goes against you, the things that you do that hurts people.
Okay.
You're talking, you're too much talking, you're too much pictures. How can you do to bring down that one? How will you do to stop the exaggeration?
Okay.
How do you do to do the undisciplined? Because you are a sanguine.
Okay.
There's so much undiscipline on your side. Where you don't need to talk, you are talking. Where you don't need to say something, you are saying something. When you are able to come down with all these things, the person that is coming also doing the same thing, that is mean that we are doing check and balances.
Okay.
In government, the reason why we have the executives, we have the parliament, and we have the judges, so that we can check and balance ourselves.
Yeah.
If parliament is not there, government will be, the executive will be doing all that they want. So they are there to check them. Now, when they are checking them, parliament will also tell, I'm checking the executive, so I won't do anything. The judiciary is also there to check them, so that they also not go overboard. While they are doing that, the government is also appointing this thing to check the judiciary. So it's like we are all checking ourselves. So when we are going into marriage and we don't look at the negatives, but we look at the positive, that's where the problem is. Because the negatives is what kills, not the positives. The negatives kills. And so every marriage will be divorced, or every divorce will come because of the negatives, not because of the positives. So if I, being the man, I can look at my negatives and say, no, I won't talk too much. I will try to be a bit okay with compromising about everything.
Yeah.
I won't be doing this, I won't be doing that. And then my spouse to be also said, okay, I'm also like that. I won't do those things. We will be okay with our mind because we have overcome the weaknesses. The positives are good. It's good for everybody to be positive. Good for everybody to show their strength in temperament. But the negatives are those that brings down the things. Good. So at the end of the day, if you're able to overcome your negatives, you are finished. No matter who
And
comes.
to add up, no, is it also okay to be transparent with your to be
Transparency is the word. Transparency is the word from the man and from the woman.
Okay.
What we are saying of checking your weaknesses is trying to be transparent. Because all the negatives, you practice all the negatives, there's nothing like transparent.
Okay.
You are oblique. Because at the end of the day, all this is what will spoil the marriage. These weaknesses. Talking too much, being weak-willed, changing moods, easily discouraged, and all this. These are the things.
Okay.
Once, if your positive is you are warm-hearted, cheerful, enthusiastic, generous, outgoing, who will tell you that these things when you do, people will be annoyed with you? So it is the weaknesses, and the transparency is that if you are a sanguine, as we are talking about, and you know that you are always going out, that is part of you. But your spouse say, oh, my dear, outing we have been going nowadays, when we sit down and look, the
it too
money
much?
we are spending money. So let us be having this thing inward or inside and those things. Me the son of me. If you are a woman who is the sanguine, your husband can take a decision that will create so many problems.
Okay.
So the transparency is trying to understand yourselves,
Okay.
the two of you. But you see, we learn this temperament when we are going for counseling.
Yeah.
And I've been telling you, Kathy, that anytime we are going on counseling, our mind is on the marriage, not on the what to wear. We are thinking of the wedding day. We are thinking of our colors. We are thinking of people that will be coming. Even if nowadays, I heard, I don't know. Nowadays, people even use drone to present rings to their spouse on engagement. Drones, yes. What did you drone also?
No,
So you see, we have put away some of this, and that will help us later.
Yeah,
because we are not looking at it later. We are looking at the immediate.
But the temperament, no, here, papa, first in a relationship. Honestly, no, ya were so ye.
On your two head. On I see. It is I'm showing ye. Now you look at the beauty. And showing ye, you're going to look at the kind of wedding, societal wedding, and the bizarre then celebrities who are good them, no. Everybody comes with their negatives.
Yeah.
They are proud.
Proud.
Yet this kind of was saying because this kind of is not the problem. Yeah, ring I was saying, yeah, baby, okay, where they know. But these are the things.
Okay.
And see, you find the same me being, that's a macaco where behavior or no, what's the man. Then at the end of the day, no, you can't boom a couple of years. It was comes from Whisker.
I'll be a funny baby.
Go baby. And then we are there.
So, before you ask the question, yeah, let's move to
choleric.
Choleric. Na yensha choleric and so no one. Then later on you come to the
look at the choleric man.
Yeah.
Choleric man is hot, quick,
okay,
active, practical, strong-willed.
Okay.
When we say hot, for them, everything must be audacious.
Audacious.
When we say quick, they want everything fast.
Okay.
When we say active, they must be up and working. They don't like dull people.
Lazy people.
Practical, they want to show you the thing that this is how the thing will be.
Okay.
Strong-willed, us in the area, we won't tend to anywhere.
Okay.
It's choleric for them, for you.
Okay.
Then he is also self-sufficient and very independent. If you don't help him, he doesn't even need you, cry. And so even in say if it's in the marriage, it can't say me on fire. The other that's choleric for you. Then also he tends to be decisive and opinionated and finds easy to make decisions for himself and others. He's not ready to listen to your advice. Because for them, they are born leaders. He thrives on activity. And in fact, he in his life, activity. And one day, they don't even want to rest. Every day it should be activity. Fun is not their friend. It is activity. While sanguines, fun is their friend. This people is activity. They be at the baby. Something must go on.
Yeah.
And then also, he does not need to be stimulated by the environment. Bibi shenun crying, or not shenun crying.
Okay.
So be as on your cry. Choleric will go ahead and do it.
Okay.
He is capable of making sound, instant decisions and planning in every project. In every project is what they bring that must stand. Every day they must be on
board.
They are giving the advice every now and then. Everything they want to direct affairs.
Mr.
In everything.
Perfect.
Mr. Perfect. He never wavers under pressure or what he thinks. Say if he thinks that here, put yellow here. Say if he gold, gold, ankasa fee, or boase craba, or not one for yellow, and color yellow can gold does not. That's what they want. Things must work the way they want.
Okay.
They don't give room for people, lazy people, another. Until say, lazy, one of their your friend then weaknesses, they are unsympathetic.
Oh, okay.
When you across a bois, you are a lazy person.
Oh my God.
He takes a firm stand on issues and often crusade against every impo on what in the air and he's a born leader.
Oh, okay.
For them, everywhere they go, they want to lead.
Lead.
They don't want the.
No.
They
want
for that
to
one, they are not there. And he's determined. Whichever thing that he want to do, he must do before he quits. His 6 useful productive values in life. If he's a Christian, he's usually very dedicated one.
Oh, okay.
Because why when you drink a but don't drink you know oh. He is very open and honest person, but sometimes to the fault.
Oh, okay.
Chede say the when another the ordinary to draw or your bad crowd. That's what he has said.
Oh, okay.
So when they make decision, it's very difficult for them to change the decision. So when the decision is not a very good decision, that's where problem comes. When someone today, somewhere I'm sorry. No. When they don't even have sorry in their language, everything they do, they think is the right thing that they are doing. When it comes to finances, his achiever is successful. What thing they need to know is for them, most customers will fail.
Oh, okay.
They won't even give you because everything he has planned.
The coffee, but it couldn't be outside the mind. But I couldn't to me as an. Oh yeah.
The pianist can or plan down.
Harbour Gates, no such the Harbour Gates.
But one thing about them is that they are great providers.
Oh, okay.
If they say they will provide for you, they will do it for you. But it is their decision. Why am I doing them? Them not obeying.
Oh, okay.
He does not want his wife and children to be in need and does not understand why there should be a problem after he has done all this. And so why you down paying that the problem be better than the there. Abu Freina and once and for all. When it comes to spiritual, he is an achiever. He is a pioneer and a builder.
Oh, okay.
When it comes to spiritual, he's hard working. They are spiritual hard workers.
Oh, okay.
Unlike Sanguines that they compromise. Sanguines compromise a lot. Because for them, but these people, they are like that. They are very hard working. And then also, he has a tendency to believe more in the strength than in God. Sometimes they even believe more than God. And then when it comes to commitment, before we go to the next one, he's very committed about everything he wants to do, and he has a dogmatic determination, and he's also a gifted person. These are the strengths of a sanguine husband. We'll look at the weaknesses before we go ahead.
Oh, okay. Kakra. Oh, yeah.
So I do wish you well. Me, I don't pray, make jealousy die. If you say you, Gina, son, no, I don't know, okay. I feel no, try, dream, no, son, no, the man, I'm fair. Me, I do my, me to be more beato. Me to be more beato. Me to be more beato. Me, I do my, me to be more beato. To be more beato, to be more beato. I am just a human being, but if you find I will give you kerosene. If you can't forgive. So I want to see your money. Who send me here? It's me who trim me.
Oh yeah, I roho some papa.
Trim me on.
Yanka say yenya ekwapim polo. Was in a prison for 3 months. It's very, very, very sad. I don't wish my enemy to go into prison. That was a lesson. The Matan football prisoners and ka ontanasi non share in Shira Yankopon woman. But the judges had decided. Ekwapim polo, nothing is too late in your life, okay? prisoner doesn't mean that is the end of your life. Maybe you are going there and come back and be a different person altogether. People go to prison and come back to be a pastor, to come back to be a preacher, to come back to be people that people don't even expect it. But moya mi yo onye dead and never no oya mi yo, because you could see the mother love, the bond between a mother and a son. That is the problem that I have now. But the Krapin Polo, I'm challenging you that you go and come back and be a different person altogether. Never give up on your dreams, Krapin Polo. Never and ever give up on your dreams. You will still come back and be the Krapin Polo and be the best person. Most of us, we are shared ebeye. Oh yeah, it's very, very sad. Jesus. Onyashi.
Bible say absiasifone be yera dia ye. Eti tiasi me yiwa yera.
Wotiasi yera dia ye wate. Esi ekwapin polo no ne we hu ni dia no. Na won so esaga na omo de embra eye adwuma dia. Ende ye ka kire mpanimfo no. Omo ma mbra nya adwuma wo Ghana. Ebi mu wo ho a nyoma bi wo ho mu yi no TV so a. Entwe ni also mama mbre ye adwuma na say ye nyina ye de bi mo be court na ya ma ye jelly omo because new pictures on adoso e wo TV so ye wo mbofama ene ade ebi mu di aban mu sika ebi mu di amafo sika obi kobie banka na ye gu no e na amafo sika ahye wo kaka yese den omo de ye politics me pacho sambre no masatia. What is good for the gangers is good for the everybody too. It's yamam breno onye juma. Ekrapin polo. Enya shewate. Shade. Minim sa uba kwaba. Then you be the best person. There's still a Krapin polo that we know. Actually, minya ufan. But I just like you because I like your good side. Donating to the people, the needy, donating to the poor. That is one thing I love about Ekrapin Polo. I love about Ekrapin Polo. Say he will share what he have to the needy, to the poor. And nothing na me pena sem. Jeja kasa ye ne hweka. But Ekrapin Polo hold us with faith. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. But me paya me bonus. O ma me hwa wo ba no so ma for 3 months. Fana say what to crying 3 months. Na wo besan ya ba. Fana say what to crying akwa America 3 months. You will come back and come and take good care of your son. It's here for. It's really sad, but I don't know. It's very, very sad. Say, Joe or buy free one same for 3 months. It's sad, but it's really normal. You can travel and leave your kids, but when but you are going in a prison and coming back. But my problem is or your adverts, or your movie, or your this, all those things, it's but nyanyam combination in a way. I know somebody that work a prisoner bar. He's still a star. She's still a star because Manyako Ponize Still come back. But before that, Richard Paddy, baby Biara, me more good morning, Kweku Michelle and Dano Pay, Richard Paddy, Access Bank, branch, circle, me more good morning, Papa, there, Erisham live or radio guy online or Mamba Pedi Mazondo. Temperament na ye can some where do you fall in? May who baby be no fall in, even including my boss. Baby, I will fall in, and
yeah. Weaknesses of choleric men, another husband or choleric.
Okay.
Nah, you don't see. Yes, they are not sympathetic.
Oh, okay.
Yes. They easily get. In fact, they does not have that natural on people. They don't have compassion on people. Somebody with a very strong choleric, your tears are nothing to them. Because for them, it is what they think and what they believe in.
Oh.
And they often become embarrassed and disgusted by tears of others. And usually insensitive to their needs. Because they have taken some decision, no? Because if you have not finished their decision, your tears cannot stop them from whatever they are doing.
Oh, okay.
He reflects little appreciation for music. For them, music is not their fun. In fact, if he hasn't got an underlying as a sanguine as a second, another melancholy as a second, they do have nothing so much to do with music, unless they have melancholy as their second temperament.
Oh, okay.
His most serious problem or their most weakness is anger. Their anger spoils so many things because that's the most negative aspect of every choleric. Anger. And when they are angry, they will make sure that you see that they are angry. Even some go to the extent of not even eating your food if it's your husband.
Hey, go to a extent to beating you.
Yes. Oh yeah. Some of them can do that one because for them, your tears or whatever you go through is not their problem. And as we said, their serious weakness is the anger. When they are angry, they misbehave.
Oh, okay.
They can slam door. About two then more. One can say, "Well, inside go come two pine," and they are gone. Choleric are extremely hostile people.
Puppet phones.
Yes, they are very hostile when they are angry.
Yes.
And they use their wrath as weapons to get what they want. So when they are angry, there are certain things they have told you that they want. They will use the anger to demand that thing from you. Because they come to realize that other people are usually afraid of their strong outburst. Some when they are annoyed, always is the anger that they use in getting what they want. Willfully, they cause pain to others and they enjoy those pains.
Hey!
Oh yes.
And
they are okay with it because it's like they are teaching you a lesson. Which is they are okay with it. Now his wife is usually afraid of him and he tends to terrify his children. On the song no, I'm afraid he is a door slammer, table pounder, and a horn blower.
Hey,
you must know who is coming.
He's audacious is coming.
These are the things that shows them.
I know two people that they are like that.
Any person who gets in his way, retire his progress, or fail to perform whatever he puts up is expected to get the wrath. He must be bent by that wrath.
Wow, it's true. It's hey, Razi. Hey, Munia Benina Brai, Munia Bessia.
You call one of them, Nese ye phlegmatic on na ayi mukra because you cannot talk in the house.
Mun you be so you phlegmatic.
You don't open your mouth even
Why
in the house.
why you obana say?
You obey your banner say.
Why you obana say?
Because it's the man that controls everything.
But such a person will be share sanguine. What will happen?
Oh, but she has sanguine. Sanguine no, because they are compromising. A sanguine that will compromise, but you not but a sanguine that will not compromise.
Oh, sanguine. Compromise. I will join Baba. Yeah.
Cholerics tend to carry a grudge for a long time.
On you watching, on you today, 1 month, no, 1
month. If you don't into months, or teach you a lesson. You want to teach you a lesson, never forget in your life. And because of this,
yeah,
if he doesn't overcome the anger, some of them die before they are 40.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
because they become so angry, they won't also. And he just want to use the anger to hurt somebody or to teach somebody a lesson. And because of that, so when teaching lesson, we are anger.
Hey. I ask someone. I ask some papa.
And those things lead to even ulcer for them. It gives them ulcer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. Choleric are sarcastic and can make sarcastic remarks which can wither and insecure or devastate the less combatant. Obia, yenfa phlegmatic na ompekasan. No, our husband who is a choleric. This man can make this woman useless in the house, useless in the marriage. You cannot even open your mouth for anything. Now, because phlegmatics are also very kind and very hard. Your friend and Atamas who want what kind of then?
I mean, pass some
day. No, why are you useless with you? You look like a maid in the marriage.
Oh, okay.
He usually lives a path of damaged psychic and frustration egos because the other temperament types will underestimate and treat them. Inti so or behavior onsun to mkasa one na bond na besia na abodam because he cannot stand those things anymore.
Okay, bondo odwendweno ho all those things. Oh, okay.
And that woman can go to mental so easily because of a phlegmatic husband.
Oh, okay.
And keeping everything in. On there today, somewhere on our happiness of He is the most unaffectionate of all the temperaments and becomes emotionally spastic at the thought of any public show of affection. But mama, I treat you in such a way there. When you pay me both my mobile one there, he has a problem with you.
Oh my God.
And marital affection to him means a kiss at the wedding and on every 5th anniversary thereafter. So kiss will call at your first day. But in the next 5 years. Honestly, I'll be feeling a successful man. No foreplay and I there. Okay,
oh, okay. Hey, oh no, I Apostle John say I kwele jemo pioto ye.
Be can ye?
There hene ahoma no ontwetwe si na azo no. Enti no ma yembre no yember yezibesi ha na that's 2 weeks to come no. Yebaba na ya tuado because no.
And you go correct woman so. That one no.
Most ya ye counselor. Yene reverend onye henry che temperament hu no wama to be honest mehu manyankofu bi mu nuanum bi memba wonne isuna sesa no obama mehu how to relate to them until the means that may say ihu ne ntama no obama ehu how to relate to people ankasa mo obiri ye waza onya with you too much ihu dey oh you choleric you sanguine you phlegmatic today and it's very very educating very educating yeah that's papa and then any program na yan starting tam onam hena homa twetwesi na ze yan starting tam
oh yeah
bowed my head. Omu say ba, pam pam panana. I've been boom nessa. And go see say I'm a chef for
A higher radio guy on. Hey, Mabel, we're from Minyodan. Bessie. Aha. Mama Bosco, me more good morning.
Okay.
Nyankopon nka ho ati Mama Bosco.
Long time. What do you mean?
Mrs. Mabel Dompre.
Sometimes Satiana.
I no pay ye chia radio guy online.
This year, dear.
Miss BB Bessie, what say?
Sound fine.
Nothing is too late in your life.
Even so, my voice out.
My portrait from Dodo Ati. Muria ma answer will call. Bye bye.
I feel almost there, guy. And you put in your background. Who did she in and sha? Dean and Bia. Seen and Sia. On fancy Dean and B.
Bessie. Oh, Bessie. Bessie. Oh,
last year, Uncle Yempa, I fear you will say,
it's a pretender Joshua, Samenyon.
Love, faith, now you go show the pay.
I want a wood to break out the straight.
The fancy say,
Bibi Bessie wa Wampa. Where would you mazana wa ha? Chief Juliana Edu say, I no pay me more good morning. I want a wood to break out the straight. Me church please if I want able to break out the street in Yinara. I no pay Bibi Bessie ampa. Ewe juma zina waru bo ewe able to break out.
Kasa ababo no be say we shada. This means na me see a one be hata.
I no pay one fan me one fan sapia wo.
We be shada.
Worry to we for no. Worry to amount for no.
Yes what.
Now was you mean the sapia wo. All work and no play. Make Jack dog boy. So I don't want to say what sapia wo hu kakra ati. Able to break out the street commanders for Yinara. And a Ghana police for Yinara. And a police for Kakrama over able to break when Yinanda no payments once a per one at say.
Satiana think you come pump. Last year was a go back. This year the air shrink quine, non quine, bron quine, sound quine. Over whom a picture TV so. My voice out radio. Remember beg big star demo so. Me free wa wine bio. I feel almost there, guy.
And you was see a cool fear. My boy, you Morrison.
Who did she?
Oh, Channel me whom you know, slay them. Or a picture troubles. You call partner to her. Ade. Oh, Brother Jackie. Bibi Bessie what say? Brother Maxwell, Bibi Bessie what say? Brother Charles, Bibi Bessie what say? Mr. and Mrs. Asaria on the first mayor. Bibi Bessie what say? Uber Kisu bride.
Now made the fancy say.
I time for Beko low battery.
We no be say we
A crapping polo, Miss I time for Beko low battery. What say? 3 months now, Beba, not time for a low battery.
School ya pasi ya ko. Yes wa contact grandpa.
I don't wish my enemies to go to prison. Never. So a crapping polo, never give up in your dreams. You will still come back and do what you are doing. But this time you'll be extremely careful.
Them go bow down my head.
Bow them their head. Fire burn all of them. Oma mudi sikano. Fire burn them. No one to win now. One what's in the TV. Do not worry about man for no. This time they should jail them. They deserve the jail. Yama papa ye and kwaswa yama. What is good for the good? The same way no so on your mobi. What say? Now what be dear bicycle yancho? Yami Jana Besho, a Besho, a Besho, Jano, a Besho. Wow, obebu amanfo epo no a ubenya lawyer ntie betwetwa ade o nyame ja be hyewo
Go bow down my head. Say about
why beto abama o se bedi yeso na ubedi yesika na obema komade fire go burn all of you we a lawyer ni na would you bribe na wanya de sa fire burn you we a judge na sa obedi odwan na wundi ni ya the fire go burn you Sobo, Abba. Mrs. Sobomo, higher the bassa. Aje, Sobomo, I'd say. Oh,
there's no push at our
them go bow down my head. Say about pam 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 panana. I been boom nessa. Them go see say I'm a japo akra. Sika to sadua. Neko never. But I'm the say yeah. And tell me
Oh, Mrs. Catherine Arresti Hagen about from Your Highness Acropat. That's us radio guy online. Always we online. Oh,
Rockstar Africa #1.
Oh, yeah. Bibi Bessiam Pawatse. Messi and you me see. Yet I Bibiara say. There yes Oman Ba Pa Show by Chris Roy and Yankopani Show Papa Reverend Samson Anope Mesmeda was a Papa Councillor Papa Bakope I Boshan for warm who comments Yankopani Show Papa Da bring in Nara Emma ye who yet temperament na ye tum ye who the kind of people are you want to be relationship and the kind of people are you betum temperament you betum ya compromise and ye tum ya warma warna ye fell must ye das papa actually you are the son of Apostle General. Oh, Apostle General is proud of you and your wife Auntie Irene is proud of you that you being a good father, a good counselor, and teaching the people out there to know the right people and the right person that you have to go into relationship and into marriage. Even a Juma it talks about your temperament. Whatever you do in life, you have to check about your temperament so that you cannot make mistakes in life. Mistakes in Obeba, but on you them mistakes in no door so son of papa nebe yen. I hire Oman Ba Pa Show. If you debiara as a bro, Catherine Arresti Hagen, Your Highness. The award winner that is 2020 and this 2021 yes Sonny Ajibie the only talk show of the year of the 2020 and this 2021 the talk show of the year the host talk show of the year. Hey, Your Highness Sekrope Mr. Enyumi si Nasa Antimin Kabiwa Mrs. Catherine Arresti Hagen from Your Highness Akropo, Mr. Macro, and enjoy your weekend. But Pocho, don't do what I wouldn't do. Ebo show who ye. Now my yanko pana bon home. No waka on home. Miss Red a crapping polon and ebusia for you. Yanko pan and churchill warrior. On churchill no banner red. Crapim yanko pan polo on cow at say. Yanko pan on shower do. No bon who ban ewufias. Nim there bokwana ba. Never a baby more sundam. Masada Sunday, Yabasan Yish, Mark.